Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to some more Bulgaria 51 here in Victoria 3. Let's make sure everything's on the up and up here. Hello, me. Hey, right back at you, buddy. I feel like my mic sounds very low. Let's just see if we can find out why. Hello? Okay. Well, let's see what we got going on here. Hey, Just Ed Harris, what is up, my friend? Howdy, thanks for the stream. I look forward to what is in store for us. Yes, me too. Good to see you, my friend. How was your weekend? Welcome back, welcome back. Hey, Emperor Renard, what's up, my friend? How are you? How you doing? Good to see you. How is everything? How was the weekend with you as well? Yeah, I bet you're so hyped with the Frostpunk 2 announcements this last weekend. Very cool, right? Here we go. We're going to up the mic a little bit there. Okay. Hey, LaPlace. Good evening or morning. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? How was the weekend? That I need to talk about it. Yeah. I haven't been able to dive into the specifics of it yet. It was kind of an eventful weekend. As you can see, we are still in the Purple Void, still on a holiday break here, but streaming as always. Actually, what I did this weekend was there was a free weekend of Subnautica. I never played the game, but it did kind of look interesting. So I was playing some Subnautica. It's a very cool game. Unfortunately, it was a free weekend because they said Subnautica 2's early access is just about to release. And I'm like, do I really want to buy that game or do I just wait? My weekend was full of chores. But I was sure to binge on some candy for the holiday. Nice. Absolutely. Oh my God, my kids definitely got their candy's worth in there. Super Frank, hello. Still in the void. Yep. We're going to be in the void all week. We're going to be in this void out the week. Next week we are back in the real world, I guess I'll call it. Not doing fine. I managed to make my character in CK3 alive until the age of 85. My heir is too old for me to continue. Oh no! Oh no! Subnautica, great for those with thalassophobia. I don't know what that is. Is that just like the fear of losing survival games? Why do I feel like I can't get... There we go. Oh wait, I bet it's over here. There we go. The U.S. has infrastructure week. We have void week. That's exactly right. Right. Sometimes in the United States, you got to escape to your void in these recent days. All right, let's check in. What do we have going on here? Oh, the fear of ocean depths. Yeah. If you have that fear, tread lightly with that game. I find the void rather pleasant. Maybe it's just the hue. Yeah, it's nice, right? I kind of don't mind it. Although, when we are back, the void is good in short stints. All right, so you can see here we're in 1912. So, and we're in episode 9. We're nearing the end of this run here. So let's recap on what we're aiming for, because last episode, or maybe 2 episodes ago, we kind of changed gears. We finally accepted the fact we're not going to get Prussia of the Balkans. We completed the journal entry. We have to get a higher prestige than Prussia. But if we look at where... I mean, Germany is just... Actually, they went down a little bit from, I think... The last episode, I think they were in the, 5,000 range, but... We're just not going to do that. I mean, if we could get maybe an alliance with Great Britain, but as you can see, they don't like us very much. So we're switching gears, and we're going to now aim for Brotherhood and Unity, form the nation of Yugoslavia. We have a pretty good shot at that. If we look here... so we have one supporter. Bosnia-Herzegovina will support us. Now that they're in the World Cup, they've decided, why not support Yugoslavia? But we need to get everything else. If we launch a unification play, it'll launch a war against Austria. And they like us pretty much. But you can see Austria's moved down. If only this was Prussia in this run. But it's not. But you can see here, they're ranked 15th. We're ranked 10th. We have a bigger military. Now, what alliances do they have? They don't have any alliances. So we could look to... So we're looking to do that this episode. I also kind of want to subjugate the Ottomans. I mean, as the Ottomans do in this game, they've really fallen down. We might as well subjugate them, and it'll bring them into our power block, which we have a decent power block going. So tell me, what did you get from the trailer? Because there's a lot to talk about. Oh, for the new Frostpunk 2 DLC. I'll be honest with you, my friend. I haven't even been able to get to it yet. I saw the announcement, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta go watch that. And then, like, my kids started fighting about something, and then I had to go deal with that, and then totally lost focus. I realized that as I was starting the stream, I was like, oh man, I haven't caught up to that. So maybe I'll be watching it today, now that you've reminded me. So maybe by tonight's stream, I'll have some opinions on that. Literally after my first character died at age 86, my next heir died 4 years later after I nurture him with a level 2 physician. Oh no, 25 learning. Like, man, this feels like wasted investment. Yeah, I guess kids feel like that sometimes, right? In CK3. What happened to Austria? Are they split or is it a revolt? No, so there's... I forget what it is, but with National Awakening, there's an event where you can kind of choose how Austria and Hungary are split up. And there's one event where I know it kind of splits up like that. Now, Germany is cutting in here. So Germany did some business. I think this is from the National Awakening event. Yeah. Switzerland is split. Yeah, we have East Switzerland and Switzerland, or West Switzerland, but they went communist. And then East Switzerland are now subjugated by the Germans. Yeah, crazy seed, right? I feel like we always get a crazy seed on these streams. You better. That's what I will. I know. I got to get on my homework. I got to get on it. I am excited to find out. All right. This map is cursed. I know. I feel like our map is always cursed. So what are we building here? So we got 2 power plants going. We're moving towards multiculturalism. Now, let me double check something. Yeah. I feel like... So Kosovo, we have a lot of peasants, but we have no Bulgarian pops. So I feel like I want to put down some promote national values here. This might not be necessary once we form Yugoslavia. I kind of forget what happens with all the cultures. There's some content for that. A bunch of cultures will become primary cultures, so we'll see. But for now, I always click the wrong lens button. Promote national values. We'll do that there. Now, we got some peasants in these lands over here. Actually, we got a little bit of Mazicha here. I want to build more... Oh, we got 88,000 unemployed. Okay, so we got people to employ. We need to up the military before we start doing a unification play. We got plenty of stuff. So let's look here. Oh, and this company, yeah, is on its way to prosperity. So we should get more... Oh, why is... You should be... Are you a defensive person? Yeah. So let's get some more guys here. So we'll put 30 more in there. Let's up the cavalry here. Oh, in fact, we already are. What building needs to hire? Do we have a hiring problem? In Eastern Serbia. Okay, well, it is hiring. See, it's always the officers, so you need to make sure you have your primary culture in there. We got a lot of cultures here. Oh, but we have no Bulgarian pops. Okay, so that might be a problem. Can we get more promote national values? Might be a problem. Yeah, United Netherlands as well. That's right. Yeah, we do have a United Netherlands. Yeah, you don't always see that from the AI. I mean, it happens. But I feel like not always. Papal states are gone. What kind of seats are you pulling? I know, right? Oh, man. It makes me wish I did, like... I wish you could now set the starting seed. I don't know. I don't think there is a way after you just start a random seed to find out what the seed is so you can go back to that seed. Yeah. Two Sicilies is moving in, which is nice because we have an alliance with them, but they're also in our power block. So actually, yeah, to be honest with you, oh, we got 8 years left on this. So when this is done, we're going to withdraw from this because they're in our power block and we have aggressive coordination. Oh. No, I forgot. We need to be on... Ooh, we need to be on aggressive No, that's defensive. Yeah, we need to get on aggressive coordination 3. Because with this, we can call any block member in as an ally in any diplomatic play. Right now, we can't do that. I was under the wrong impression with that. Okay. By the way, you heard the Pam Bondi situation and Marco Rubio threaten Europe that U.S. will pull troops from there and leave NATO? Yeah, they can threaten that all they want. I do really believe that the powers that be in the military will push back on that. I also think Trump is actually too scared to do that. Experienced offensive planner of the year. Who's 100% a defensive person. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, yeah, that general. Yeah, I know. It's always so funny when you get these guys that are like, experienced offensive planner, stalwart defender. You know, actually, these types, now that I think about it, these types of generals are going to become really good in the next update, in update 1.13, because now that you can only have one general leading an army, to have one that has a defender and an offensive trait, I think is going to be golden. It's going to be gold. Right now, I'm always like, man, I feel like I'm wasting one. But actually, those are going to be golden in the next update. The Orange Man blatantly threatened hit civil. Yeah, in Iran. Yeah. His ballroom. Ugh. That stupid ballroom. I actually detest that thing. All right. Last thing we're going to look at here before we get unpause and get underway. So we do have a little bit of debt, but we have a very low interest rate. We have a good budget, but we're about to add a bunch of military spending. So I think once we're done adding all these new soldiers. Oh yeah, so here I'm going to add 15 more in a place that has pops. We'll add it here. Because the first ones there in Eastern Serbia are going to have a hard time hiring up. See, I kind of wish what I should do is like take away the 13 from Eastern Serbia, take away 13 from here, rehire the 13 battalions as infantry, and then put 13 as cavalry. Because if these guys don't fully hire up, that's okay. It won't ruin our organization. I should do that, but we also just generally need more troops, so we'll hire these guys up. All right, I think we're ready to go. Away we go, my friends. The laborers of the silk plantations in Zapadna, Trachea have been affected significantly by the loss of their silkworms. Oh, in the pepperine, we got the pepperine pandemic. I forgot about this. They have petitioned the government for financial assistance to replace lost wages. All right, let's pause for a second here. So 2 years of added welfare payments. We could get more. We could really use more loyalists. Yeah, we'll do that. Now, remind myself what this is. So the Bulgarian silk industry has been afflicted on a large scale by pebrine, an epidemic which threatens to decimate our silkworm farms if left unchecked. So we've learned how to resolve the pebrine epidemic, either from domestic research or from another nation. Bulgaria has an encourage agricultural industry decree active in at least 75% of states affected by it. There's something we have to research, though, I feel like. I thought there is with this. Just the fact that he threatens Europe about Greenland and then cries while Europe is not helping. Yeah, opening the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, it'll be a great movie about that era in 20 years. That's such a great point. Yeah, you're sitting here threatening left and right, and then suddenly, hey, guys, where's your help? Even after World War I and World War II, many experienced offensive general, very stalwart, vendor like Albert Kesselrig. Yeah, and all of them are Methodist and reckless. If you see it on the Vic 3 trait lens. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hey, we got the Twitch bot. All right, before we unpause here, let's say hello and goodbye to the Twitch bot. Goodbye, Twitch bot. All right, so in terms of the pebrine epidemic here, yeah, I also don't know what states are affected. Okay, so down here, yeah, this is just that. So it's just one state right now. Also, I should look see where we have silk. Although yeah, where can we build silk? Because we have colonies as well. Am I crazy here? Oh, I guess we can't build silk anywhere because we're probably maxed out on it. Yeah, we are. Okay, so we have to encourage the agricultural industry. We can't really afford to take anything off, though. I don't want to take the national values off right now. I think it'll be fine for right now because we also don't have this yet. A solution to the pandemic can be received through researching. Oh, there it's staring me right in the face. Research. That's what I thought. Pasteurization. I think we're moving towards that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we're researching down to pasteurization, so we'll leave the promote national values for now. And no, Patton and MacArthur are not experienced offensive generals. They're reckless media personalities. Not shy to say that. The myth of Patton and MacArthur are sham. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know enough to weigh in on that one way or the other. The only U.S. admiral that understood the war was Chester Nimitz and Omar Bradley. Yeah, I'd have to reacquaint myself with the actual generals and stuff. That I don't remember. All right, we got corporatism. Minus 10% radicals from political movements. We could use that. You know, that's true. I keep ignoring this over here. So we have the liberal movement that can go, can revolt. But they haven't pulled a lot of soldiers. I guess the only real issue here is if somebody gets involved in it. Now, who else can we get into our power block? I would actually like to get Egypt. So we're improving relations. Interesting. Offering them the embassy. Yeah, they really don't want to do this. What about trade privileges? Because that'll give us stuff. Well, yeah, they really don't want to have anything to do with us. Now, Austria, we're about to go to war in. I'm not going to really work on that. And Hungary is a subject of theirs, so no. We could try to get more of the Italian states, I suppose. Oh, the Sicilian radical revolt. Parma. Yeah, what about Sardinia, Piedmont? What about you guys? I mean, I feel like, yeah, they don't really care for us too much because we're buddy-buddy with two Sicilies. Switzerland. We have a little bit of leverage on them. What's our relations with them? All right, let's improve relations. All right, so here's the issue, though. Guarantee independence. We very well might bring ourselves into war. Actually, yeah, so Germany will probably attack them. But I forgot, Switzerland is communist. A lot of countries are going to be very aggressive with them. I don't know if I want them in our power block, because once we get aggressive coordination 3, they'll be able to call all of us in as allies. We might leave them to themselves. Just read Trump's last truth. Well, it was just this weird way of negotiating. I feel like I saw a headline of it right before I went live, and it's I just don't know how in the United States right now our president just throwing out blatant threats like that have become okay with certain people. That is just insane. Truly insane. It's fine. History is not America's best, considering some of the people I asked don't know the 14th Amendment. Who's aiding America during its War of Independence? Yeah, but my friend, I mean, there's people all around the world who don't know their history. That's why the world is in the state it's in. If it was only one country that was really bad with history, I feel like generally the whole world would be doing much better. If all the countries were better with history, there wouldn't be this budding right-wing nationalist movement all around the world. protesting the payment of wages in the form of scrips, credit only exchangeable at a company store. Workers of the major tooling workshops in Vodarska, God, 1 week off, and I suddenly can't pronounce anything. Vodarska, Macedonia, have commenced a riot, torching the controversial store and marching on the company's main offices, demanding the institution of cash wages. What do we want to do here? We could get 2 approval. Oh, we get 2 approval here to the industrialists, get closer to getting off of tax avoidance. Also, our industrialists are led by an ethno-nationalist. Let's take a look at that in a moment. So, we'll add... Oh, their activism went down to 92, so they might not... Oh, no. Yeah, it's still predicted to go up to 100. So, yeah, raising these guys' political movement activism doesn't really bother me all that much. We could lower their activism by 25% for 5 years. It might be worth it just to get to the war and get it over with before we want to make our unification play. I wouldn't want this popping off during the unification play. And even, yeah, lowering it by 25% won't bring it under 100. So we'll take this top one. Oh, hey, King Hulk. Hello. Good morning to you, my friend. How are you? Good to see you. Another great day of streaming. That is right. That is right. It's going to be a great day. At least you got to believe that in the morning. Or the fact Americans don't know that Germany declared war on them after Pearl Harbor. I mean, LaPlace, you have these, like, grand comments. These sweeping comments. The United States is a country of 380 million people. You know, to say Americans don't know that fact. I'm sure there's a video out there of they asked like 5 Americans on the street about this. Or they asked a bunch of people and then put together a video of 5 people who didn't know that, you know, we fought Germany in World War II. But to say Americans don't know that is too sweeping of a statement for 380 million people. The Anti-Russian Association has requested that we declare a rivalry with Russia. Successfully acting on the proposal will gain our government significant goodwill from the lobby. Oh, yeah, no. When we do the unification play, I'm going to try to get Russia in on that, if possible. Generally, too, I don't want to piss off Russia. Damn it, though. Yeah, this lobby is killing me. Oh, good. Okay, the intelligentsia are the only one in it. They're very happy, so we can afford to have -5 appeasement on this lobby. Oh boy, I gotta scroll up in chat here. I'm falling behind. The Grim Reaper gotta hurry up and... yeah. It'd be much better. The world would be much... Yeah, I won't make a comment on that one. Hey, Vash Dasher, hello, how are you, my friend? We'd be so much better off. Yeah. A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death will finally end. Yeah, that is an insane thing to say. Honestly, that is like something that should be impeachable. When you're the president, because you have the power to command the military. And yet, people not only will do nothing, but they'll cheer for that. Some people. All right. A wave of worker strikes inspired by the Yugoslav national movement have wrecked industries in eastern Serbia. Striking workers have joined protests in several cities across the region. Eek. Okay, so just eastern Serbia will get the loss to infrastructure and throughput. Oh, infrastructure throughput. Interesting. Okay, yeah, and manufacturing industries throughput. What's the Yugoslav national movement's activism? Okay, so they're at 40. Once they get to 50, they can cause obstinance. So it actually would be very helpful to us to take this. I also don't like this at all. So we'll take this. There we go. So now it's 30. It'll start drifting down. Well, if people know the history, there's no political movement right or left. They're the same. I don't think I get what you mean there. But back to the game. That helps us all escape reality. Yeah, exactly. What's the goal for the next war? I got here a little late. Oh, no worries, no worries. So we're looking now to form Yugoslavia. And so we're going to launch a unification play, which will make us go to war with Austria. Austria's pretty weak at the moment. But I guess I don't necessarily know who else is going to join in on that. It will make some of all the other states join in as well. Bosnia is the only one that supports us so far. Let's see. Yeah, so far that's the only one. So that's what we're preparing for. And to be quite honest, what are they? They can get 142. If we could do this war without calling in any conscripts, that would be great. Now, that's just them, though. There's going to be all the other states here that will be able to field armies. So we'll see. But I'd like to not have to take people out of their factories. Ah, God. I have to say, I really don't like the Apple mouse. I'm kicking myself that I didn't bring my mouse down here, and I brought this Apple mouse. Hey, user TX, hello. I have just finished my whole run as Ukraine. Nice. I had 121 million pops, 87 were accepted Ukrainians. My GDP was 675 million, very nice, and 464 million in foreign investment. I conquered only Ukrainian lands. Is this a good run? Because I only have 250 hours in the game. That is an excellent run, my friend. That is an excellent run. I think getting up to, not that GDP, I always try to make the case, GDP is not the goal of Victoria 3. It is a major goal, but not the goal. But it is a big goal. And to get to 675 million with any country, I would say, is good. Very good. So to do it with the Ukraine, I would say that's a great run. Well played, my friend. Well played. Did he smash his head into the cell wall? Was he tortured to death? The official story that the rural folk affiliated revolutionary died from cholera convinces only the gullible and the willfully blind. Only one thing is for certain, his supporters are livid, and they are out for blood. Yeah, let's not take devastation. Man, yeah, these guys are already... Yeah, these guys are going to be mad. And they're powerful. We got to bring their power down. We'll take this. I don't really care about the liberal movements. Yeah, I'd rather their revolution progress go up 10% instead of their political activism, because they're already at 100. So let's just get this war popping off and be over with it. Oops. Hey, hello. Bojericho, hello. Hopefully the taco principle proves right again. Exactly. The taco principle will prevail. Which is the craziest thing, that this is what we got to hope for nowadays. But I think you're right on that one. And hello, welcome. If Hungary gets independence from Austria and don't grant transit rights, I assume the Germans hate the Austrians in this seat as well. Yeah, they might actually be gone from the map. The goal in Victoria 3 is whatever you want the goal to be. Yes, exactly. The goal is always whatever you make of it. It's a game with no winning condition. So you make the goal, and there's no meta. There is no meta in the game. Yeah, I think their relations are very, very poor. Don't worry, Super Frank, though. I won't let Austria be wiped from the map. I might subjugate them, though. That very well might happen. All right, let's... Well, we don't have a lot in the investment pool. I was going to not build anything for a little bit, catch up on some debt. But that might not be the thing to do. Oh, look at that. Serbia is actually hiring up quite a bit, and we're fixed up there. We've got everybody hired up here. Let's promote this guy, because if we do call conscripts, he's going to need more. I would like to get more here, because we got a lot of room to go. Yeah, and we got a lot of people looking for different jobs. So we'll do 50 and 50. I'm not really looking at the Navy all that much because it's not going to be a big naval conflict. Although, oh, why? What's going on here? Oh, this is having a hard time hiring. Okay. Now let's take a look at our market. How are we doing on everything? I actually didn't do this when we started. You know, we could use more clothes and make some money off of it. Yeah, we're making ourselves pay quite a bit for the paper, so let's try to hold on to a little bit more of it. Rubber's a little expensive. You know, actually, we're going to start building up motors. It would be nice to do rail transport because considering this is going to be a war that's going to cover a lot of land, it would be nice to be able to move these troops around a little quicker. We could do field marshals if we had opium, but we don't. So, yeah, let's build up some more motors. Well, actually, first, before we build it, let's take a look if they're actually hired. They should be. Oh yeah, let's only look domestically. They're hired, but they're not making money. Interesting. Oh. Well, we've got an abundance here. That's why. And an abundance here. Very interesting. I know when a war is lost, at some point I just start to yearn for chaos. Split Austria into tiny micronations. Aye, aye, Captain. I've got your blessing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with them in the war goal. Because we'll get hungry. Okay, so we have motors. So let's switch these over. Now, how are we on liquor and how are we on wine and meat? And, okay, and groceries. So groceries we can use a little bit more. Oh, liquor we've got a lot of, so we'll add that in. wine we've got a good amount, but to go to luxurious supplies, we need 1.5 units of wine per battalion. So we're going to need a lot more than that. And meat, not so much. Now, meat, we can build in the colonies. Wait, oh, do we not have any more? Oh, there it is, Benin. That's where we're going to build that. So let's build, like, 20 in Benin. Then, let's take a look at where we got wine. Oh, yeah, actually, let's build that. Let's build those in Eastern Serbia. Because we won't need... Those will hire better there. Okay, yeah. Eastern Serbia. Build 10 more. We'll make it 9, make it an even 10. And then the food industries, I didn't look to see if they need to hire or if we just need more. Okay, so they're hired. And then here we go. So then let's do another one here, because this is the one that's building just this. And do one more there. All right. So this should get us all of our mobilization options. Because I want to be able to add in this luxurious supplies. Of course, we will need more of all this, but we do have it. All right, let's unpause. Sea lane strategies. We get more naval bases. Let's fix our Navy's production method. You know, we also can... What are we doing in our urban centers? Glass and steel. Pump jacks. Nice, nice. Definitely do that in the vineyards. There's only one thing I don't want. Austria cannot become a German subject. I prefer Bulgarian rule over that. Very nice. Then that is my goal, my friend. Then that is my goal. I promise to not let you fall to the German Empire. You'll fall to the Yugoslav Empire. I hope. Ooh, this company. Come on, you guys. Get your act together. All right. Oh, interesting. We have this popped up now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wait. So what do we want to pass now? I think we're going to stay on mercantilism. Because I want to get that trade advantage for exports, but I don't want to lose my ability to tariff. There's certain things I don't want taken from our market. Honestly, it'd be nice if we get to National Guard. We have no Social Security. Oh, let's get to compulsory primary school, right? Is there anything else? Can eventually move to commercialized agriculture, but let's fully get the kids out of the mines. It's 1912. I think it's time. Wait, why are the libs revolutionary? You have... Oh, liberal laws. They didn't like multiculturalism. The liberal movement doesn't like multiculturalism, and we just switched to it. So that's what's getting them all pissy. Interestingly, though, so we've now passed it, and they still haven't gotten to their revolution. So now, this recently enacted multiculturalism is going to trend down. So now we do kind of want to take events that will lower the revolution bar progress, because it's possible we can get their activism below 100 and they never end up going to a revolt. It's possible. But look at us. We have a positive balance even though we're building. I don't trust that for very long. Not very woke of them. I know. It's so true. The liberal movement is not the wokest of movements, which is funny because it's something I didn't have a full grasp of. I feel like until I really dove into this game, that technically, in the United States, liberal means is kind of synonymous with progressive, but liberal traditionally doesn't necessarily mean the same as progressive. And so that's why the liberal movements in the game aren't always necessarily like what we think of as American liberalism. Like citizenship. They don't mind National Guard. Yeah, they're cool with like a landed voting. Yeah, here we go. All right, so they did hit the revolt. Okay. So, how many... So they ended up with 0 battalions. That's not true. Well, either way, we'll activate the cavalry. We obviously don't need any conscripts. Oh, well, there's 2 fronts. All right, fine. We don't need to do the National Guard in this, though. But once we take the 2 states, we can demobilize the army. Every tendency of the landowners in Severna Trachea has rental prices beyond reasonable limits. Their tenants direct their ire at the government for not protecting them. Oh. It's always so annoying when we get something like this. Change the progress of their revolution by 10%. Useless now. Yeah, I'd rather not have 5 years of plantations throughput hit. Because that'll hit those vineyards that we want. Oh. Actually, I'll take 5 years of +1 standard of living for lower strata. We'll take some radicals from the aristocrats. It's not a great thing to do at the moment, though. Oh, and the, okay, so we'll take this. The rural folk, now that multiculturalism has passed, are now marginalized, which is good. In their, oh no, that's not them. Oh, they're there. Because we were getting -5% to tech spread because of them. All right. So I think once we get through this build queue, we're ready to make the unification play for Yugoslavia. I think this will get us in a good spot here. Ooh, although we are taking... Oh! We're getting a bunch of tax waste, though. Oh, right, because I think we just lost... Wait, did we lose any government admins? Yeah, we lost 15 government admins here, so... I don't really want to build more. Because we're going to get that back. We could suffer through the high taxes for a little bit. I think we'll build some. That's what we'll do. We'll build a couple. Yeah, Severnotrakia needs some taxation capacity anyway, so we'll do 4. But we're going to get all of those back. So we won't completely fix the taxways problem, but we'll alleviate it a little bit so that we're not bleeding money like this. Although, yeah, So, you know, this is kind of a good warm-up for what this unification play is going to be. We don't have enough goods to mobilize these armies. Let's not subsidize them. It should be okay. Yeah, they're still adding to the cash reserves, which is good. Oh yeah, lead. Lead is expensive in our market. Actually, before I do that, are we hired up in using all the PMs? So we are hired up. Oh, no, we're not using all the PMs, though. So lead should be good now. Lead is very good now. So we don't need to build extra lead. All right. So we'll quickly get those government admins built up. You know, I forgot. We're having investment pool problems in this run. Ooh! That is what we're doing in the unification play. We are going to nationalize 15% of our GDP. Oh, hell yeah on that. I can tell you that right now. Look at that. Much more manageable now. And we didn't fully fix it, so when we get those 15 back, we'll be okay. We lost interest in Danubia. Oh. Oh, yeah, I bet... No, we don't have it. Do you have any Navy bases in any of these places? No. Okay. Okay. So far, so good here. Ooh, mass migration. Thank you, thank you. Now, we could start thinking about a colonial administration. We could go after Sokoto. We see an opportunity to call in the obligation Albania owes us by requesting the service of their commander. I mean, he's an intelligentsia reformer, sure. No, I don't need that. So to do this, law progressive study, nice. Is the largest state in the state region. We need 2 in Niger. So if we were to take... some of those, but I won't do that right now because we're going to have to save our infamy. There's a lot of countries that don't like us as it is. So we'll hold off. But we might do that before the end of the run. Oh, and we're at the hour mark here, so we do have to take a quick 90-second break, pay homage to our gods of ads so that we don't get hit by ads during gameplay. So 90 seconds, and we will be right back. All right, and we're back. And we're back. All right, let's get this underway. You know, it occurred to me I should look at the unification Diploplay info. See if anybody else would join in on this. So, oh, there we go. 2 arms, my friends. There's a possibility that the United Netherlands joins in. And a slight chance Russia does. I don't think Russia would at -53, but United Netherlands might. All right, so nobody is pulling any shenanigans by joining the Bulgarian liberal revolt, so we should be good there. Hey, be a better game master. Hello, my friend. How are you? Are you winning, son? We are at the moment, but right now we're just squashing some rebel scum. So, this isn't the big one. Basically, what we're doing here is once we get through this build queue, we're launching a unification play against Austria to form Yugoslavia. So we'll see. We will see. Good to see you. How you doing? How was your weekend? All right. Oh yeah. So where are we with research? So we're doing rubber mastication. All right. Good. We can start building that. Aniline. Vulcanization. A lot of this stuff we're just doing so we can get to pasteurization. Though the combustion engine obviously will be nice. So will electrical capacitors. So we can get some more labor saving going on. How are we with electricity? Oh, actually, you know, I'm going to go through our main states here and see how our urban centers are doing. We're good there. Yeah, we're good here. Do we have... We're not really utilizing it here. So let's go electric streetlights here. And this should start hiring up. Due to the inhuman conditions that children face in their workplaces, many families in Mazicha have chosen to hide their offspring in the hopes of them not being sent to work. I can't believe I'm on episode 9, and after just 1 week, I forgot how to pronounce the names of my states. Oh, damn. Our industrialists are marginalized. That kind of sucks, because that defeats this. We're going to have to work on that. Yeah, let's just take the plus 10% there. Ooh, and this company is taking a dip. We can't let it go below 75. What is happening? What is happening? Oh. That's why we lost this, which is the most levels they have, and their productivity sucks because they don't have any iron in the revolt. All right, we've got to squash this revolt, otherwise our company is going to lose prosperity. So we already control this. Let's get this. Oh, speed it up here. So we've got this now. So we just take that. So once this is the last state. Once we take this state, we'll demobilize our armies. Save a little bit of money. Because we gained some debt. I would like to not be on the verge of bankruptcy when we try to form Yugoslavia. Hey, Joe! Hello, hello, my friend. How you doing? What are your predictions? Ooh, wait. Predictions for... There's so many things to predict these days. Now with these gambling apps, you can literally try to predict and win money on everything. What are we predicting? Whether Trump is gonna bomb Iran into oblivion like he so crassly threatened this morning. The Bulgarian American League, that'll help us there. Okay. Okay. So, the revolt is done. Let's get the week update so that we can see what we're at now, because our armies are no longer mobilized. Yes, much better. Much better. Yeah, what's your prediction on if Mr. Taco will commit war crimes tonight at 8 p.m.? Exactly like you said, Mr. Taco. I think that's what's going to happen. I think Mr. Taco gonna taco. I'll also point out, I hope Mr. Taco tacos. Because that would be some war crimes that would be happening. Oh, we got something going on in Sokoto here. Neither of them want anything to do with us, though. Oh, Bosnia has a radical revolt going on. All right. I think it's time, my friends. I think it is time. Got a pretty bit. Look at this. We got a bigger army than France. Although France is really... Look at Great Britain. Whoa. It's the U.S. and Germany in this world, with Great Qing in third. 25th Amendment when we need it. Yeah. I end civilization in Stellaris, but I'm a regular dude who is not in charge of the free world. Yeah. He seems like an angry gamer who doesn't realize it's real life. I know. So many posts, or not so many, but posts in the Reddit a lot of like, if only we could just introduce him to Paradox games, he could get all this out of his system and leave the real world alone. All right, let's take a save, because we haven't saved in a little bit, and that's all I'm thinking about when I do this save. Oh, did it not save it to the cloud? It didn't. That's fine. It'll. Oh wait, no, that's not fine. When we close, hold on, that's not fine. God, this is something I don't always want to do on stream, but oh, yeah, we can delete this Russia stream I abandoned. Oh yeah, we can delete Bulgaria, Prussia of the Balkans. We're not going to ever... This was from this stream. And we created a save point for a choice we made. Let's delete that. And then let's delete the one we just made. All right. All right, let's launch this unification play. Whenever the game decides to finish saving. All right, let me look real quick at the market. So we got wine. We got PMs we can put there too. We still don't have a lot of meat, but whatever. So the United Netherlands are definitely going to join in on this. So let's take a look at them. So they're not terribly large militarily. But if you add in Hungary and Austria, I think we're safe with Russia. How strong are United Netherlands soldiers? So it's mainly skirmish. And then what about Hungary? So mainly skirmish. And we're all at skirmish, right? Yeah. But we got a lot of it. I would like to do this without conscripts. So we got 11 in here. Oh, we don't need an artillery one in here. All right. 10 and 7. 14 and 11, that's fine. And then we'll put a little bit more here. All right, I think we're going to do this. Let's do it. All right, Austria refuses demands. Yeah, let's definitely... Uh-oh, spotty connection. Oh, damn it. Tell me we can't nationalize those buildings. I really wanted to do that, though. We could protectorate them, though. Then we really will be infamous. Maybe we'll hold off on that. Albania protectorate, aren't they included? Yeah. Well, Montenegro. Oh, do they have more? Ah, I see. So we'll get Montenegro, but we won't get Albania? Well, can we just conquer that? No. Well, so we could just protectorate Albania. We might do that. Yeah, we can just add that in right now. We'll do that. Because we're still not infamous. Alright, let's hope nobody joins in on this. I haven't used my save scum. Oh wait, we haven't I haven't used my save scum yet this game. This run, I mean. Alright, so let's mobilize the armies. So that's 235. So we'll put everybody up on the front. Then Austria should be trading out of this sea node. But let's figure out where. So that's the world market hub for Austria. Yep. So let's go blockade. And then, do they have convoys here? They do. Is that the best one to use, though? Oops, oops, oops. Oh my god, this mouse I have, I'm not used to the scrolling on it. I apologize. Alright. Yeah, I think it's pretty much fine. So we'll send our convoy raider over here. Oh. Go to scout cruisers. We'd have to disband all the torpedo boats, though. Okay. Oh boy. Oh god, the scrolling. It's killing me. This afternoon, Annie Besant, leader of the intelligentsia, delivered a fiery speech advocating for the enactment of compulsory primary school. Oh yeah, yeah. She's the one who just got us multiculturalism. Yeah, we'll take this one. Yeah, Apple products are overrated for sure. Yeah, we were just talking about that on Friday's stream, huh? Yeah, I do like. I mean, I let it be known on Friday. I do like Apple products, but I will say I really don't like their mouse. This mouse thing. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have brought my Razer mouse with me from home. I don't know why I brought this one. Here we go. Moment of truth here. Ooh, okay. They do have a lot mobilized. Let's call the conscripts in. I don't know, we're a little outnumbered on this one. I'm surprised we can't even give them this. I wonder why they're worried, though. The Bosnian Radical Revolt is on their side. Now, which... So we got to take... Yeah, these two states over here. Why is the front line right here? Interesting. All right. Now they're uncertain. You know, it might have been a good idea to get National Guard before we did this. I think this might have been a mistake. But we can work with it. Let's up those military wages. Damn it, too. Patriotic fervor. What law would they like? Oh, they would like National Guard. Compulsory primary school. Should we cancel compulsory primary school right now? Get the armed forces in government. Let's just put them in government right now anyway. Oh, there we go. That got us patriotic fervor. All right. All right, is there anything else I want to add in? Oh. There it is. Add that in. Thank you very much. I think that's it. I don't want to go over 25 infamy here. Because I am afraid Russia joining this. The recent expansion of the power plants in Mazija has inspired faith in a future where all of Bulgaria is electrified. Yeah, let's take progress to the steam turbine. All right. So nobody else is joining in. We are a little outnumbered, though. But if we look at... So they should be in the Austrian market. Oh, an anarchist. Ooh, they are not depending on imports for their military goods, so... Blockading them won't do as much as one would hope. Oh, come on. In the midst of the debate surrounding compulsory primary school, one of our country's leading playwrights, strongly associated with the intelligentsia, has staged a widely acclaimed play whose politically laden theme makes no secret of the author's desire for the law to be passed. So we'll take the success chance. All right, away we go. Now, Serbia is, yeah. So here's what we're going to do. I want, oh, the convoy raider. Yeah, let's promote you. The cavalry. I want you to go down this way. You take those 2 war goals. I want the main army. Take these 2. Let's take this. And then we'll start spreading out. Ag. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, a Turkish uprising in Greece. Okay. All right, let's... Oh, forgot to speed it up. Don't have any battles yet. Starting to sink convoys, though, which is good. This budget is a little concerning, though. Let's take a look at the goods for the military. We're spending the most on ammunition. Please tell me those guys are hired up. They are. All right. Let's build one more of each. Oh, here we go. Here's the battles. All right, all right, all right. Oh, and we got one going down here. Oh, man. We can't even really sell anything because our investment pool doesn't have any money. Well, this very well might bankrupt us. You know what? Let's cut down on construction. We can always build it back up. Uh-oh. Alright, these guys are still happy. Ah, if they were just 1.2% more powerful, or 1.3 now, this would double. Oh, wait. Oh, they're already powerful. I thought it was 20% to be considered powerful. Intricators are considered powerful while their cloud is above 20%. Huh. I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay. Happy bug, happy bug. Albania owing us an obligation could be used to request a propaganda campaign, making the world see our nation in a more pleasant light. Yeah, sure, we'll take this one. You know, what is their war goal? Oh, actually, this is a pretty good war for us. The only thing we'll lose is trade privileges. They get trade privileges. Where's this Turkish uprising? Oh, just here? Okay. Bosnia, get your troops in order. Ooh, okay, we are starting to falter. You know, I think it's because our average offense is coming down because of conscripts. We had higher offense defense before, but now that all the conscripts are getting hired. Yeah, I wonder if it was a mistake to call the conscripts in. There's nothing we can do now, though. I mean, I could delete them. Yeah, their offense is 13, their defense is 26, compared to our other guys here. 20. And we don't have any organization problems, right? Ah! What is happening? No wonder. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so annoying. What? Wait, what are we having supply shortages of? See, there was a bug with this at one point. I can never tell if it's legit or if it's still part of that. We don't have supply shortages in any of these barracks. Oh, that's the conscription center. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, maybe in the conscription centers. No. Let's see. Where is this army? Oh. All right, we gotta get... Yeah, we have no connection here. I see what happened. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. We have no connection to our states. Why did the front line... Well, no, hold on. This is a front line too, right? You know, it might have been better also to try to get these guys to support our unification. And now I can't get these armies out of here. Ooh, that was a dumb mistake on my part. Let's have you guys switch your strategic objective here. Let's have you guys make yours this. Damn. Okay. Because we could have them sit tight at the HQ, bring their organization back up. But at the same time now, we're losing manpower left and right. Ah! Bosnia's out. This actually might be one of the best things that could have happened to us here. So... let's have you sit tight in the HQ. We'll bring your organization back up. It's going to go back up. I need to wait for these guys to finish their battles. That's going to be a hard thing to do, though. Oh yeah, let's take their strategic objectives off so that they don't go attack. God, this is really annoying. Yeah, you know what? What we're going to do is everybody go to defensive. Let's hold the line. I support your use of loading your saves so you can do it right from the start. Yeah. I very well might, because I don't think this is going to work out for us. It was a dumb thing I didn't realize, sending them to the frontier. Because I bet... well, now it... yeah. Now it won't work, but I bet I could have just done a land invasion, like, into Serbia and Albania. Although, watch, we reload, and somebody joins the war. I wonder if it's still possible if one of the auto saves would take us back. Okay, we're gonna take a save scum on this real quick. So what are we at? We're in May. What's the earliest? Because I don't want to. I would like January 1st. That's probably after the war started. Yeah. Yeah, we can't get... okay. Alright. We're going to redo this. We're going to do it the right way. I don't understand, though, why if... yeah, why would the front have been created over there? That is a very strange thing. All right. Let's launch our unification play. Yeah, watch now. Like the United Netherlands is going to join in. All right. Let's add in conscripts. We have plenty of people here. let's get our mobilization options together. Let's do what I actually should have done when we started before. Let's throw the armed forces into government. We'll add our war goal of making Albania a protectorate. And then let's mobilize. We're still calling the conscripts because it turns out that it wasn't the conscripts that were killing us. It was the it was our awful organization. Let's build a couple more munitions plants while we're at it. Let's actually put that to the top. Let's take off. No. Didn't we have a promote national values going? Huh, we lost it. That's interesting. Okay. So everybody's mobilized, right? Yeah. So, yeah, there's a front there. It's so strange, though. It doesn't create a front here. I mean, we're at war with Serbia and Albania. We must be able to do a land invasion. This afternoon, Annie Besant, leader of the intelligentsia, delivered a fiery speech advocating for the enactment of compulsory primary school. I'll take that. So we're not going to go over there. But now we got to play this waiting game again. I swear to God, if somebody joins into this now that we've save scummed it. All right. In the words of Samuel L. Jackson, hold on to your butts. All right. Our budget too, though. The budget, though. Stop exporting all of our paper. You know, we could up the tariffs and stuff that we're exporting. Now let's not touch those. Sulfur. Silk. Yeah, motors are already doing it. Tobacco. Fancy clothes. Yeah, we're not really getting much off of this. Huh, look at that. Dude, you're not making tons of money off of tariffs, huh? Let's super tariff phones. Oh, and let's definitely super tariff that. Oh, we're doing a big tariff on that, actually. All right. Yeah, that got us a whole whopping 3K. So wonderful. Oh, can we add in, yes, forced nationalization. Oh, we didn't get our navies situated. You start blockading, and you start raiding convoys. All right. All right, nobody joined in. Whew. The budget, though, the budget. Budget is hurting. Are any of our navies using wooden ships anymore? Oh, we gotta promote this guy. Scout cruisers, ironclads, monitors, ironclads. So, let's take a look at the military shipyards. Yeah. Who are we even... Yeah, we're exporting these. You know what? You guys start making these higher up. Because these are too expensive right now. Trade centers can start trading something else. All right, in the midst of the debate surrounding compulsory primary school, one of the country's leading playwrights, strongly associated with the intelligentsia, has staged a widely acclaimed play whose politically laden theme makes no secret of the author's desire for the law to be passed. We'll take this one. The recent expansion of the power plants in Mejia have inspired faith in a future where all of Bulgaria is electrified. Yep, we'll take progress towards steam turbine. War's broken out. Huh, so we can't do it here. Oh my god, really? It has to be a naval invasion? This is... I don't understand the mechanic here. Alright. Here's what we'll do. We'll take... let's take 40 skirmish infantry here. Yeah. All right. An ethno-nationalist, a humanitarian. We'll take you. So this will be a kind of raiding party. Once we create the frontier, we'll join them back up with the National Guard. So we'll start here. So the other thing is, yeah, their war goal is over here. So if they take this... what do you think about using freedom of movement 3 to grow your pops? So far I have 100 million pops in Brazil without using populating the Americas. Ooh, it's actually a great idea, right? Considering, yeah, I could use more pops. So at level 3, oh yeah, plus 25% migration quota and plus 50% attraction. Allows migration within a power block. That's actually such a great idea, King Hulk. We might add that in as the fourth... Oh, but we can't. We can't. Till we get there. Maybe we'll replace construction, to be honest. How long until we get that? 23 months. Yeah, it is a great option, right? Because we could use more pops. Ah! Alright. So the front moved. So let's cancel the naval invasion. That's where you're going, okay. Oh, well, that naval invasion was doomed anyway. I never changed that guy. Okay. So now... Yeah, the supply is going down. God, I hate this thing. Yeah, but we don't have any input good shortages. We have an input good shortage of paper, but that's not what's doing it. If you hover over the options that it unlocks, you will see that universities near the buildings also had another 20-25% attraction. I get mass migration nonstop because of this. The university's at it? I didn't realize that. Huh, that's interesting. Oh. Yeah, we do. We do. We do. The motors. That's what happened. So that wasn't a good choice. Interestingly, though, it didn't show it on here. All right. We'll lose 50% organization, but it's better than losing 100. Before we do that, though, oh, yeah, why? What's going on in tobacco? Did that fix our tobacco? Okay, yeah, so we're going to take off this. Oh, no. So we're just going to take it off. Actually, probably didn't need to do that with all of them. Let's let this update. Oh, well, that one's cut off from the market. Oh, yeah, okay. Because this state was taken... Oh, yeah. See, I didn't react to this thing quick enough. we've got to take this back. I guess a good reason to have your armies based on the state. Yeah, so we've got to take this. Come on, guys. Even though you have less arable land than Brazil, it will still help a lot. Every time your neighbors go to war, their pops will run to your country. Yeah, in the freedom movement. Nice. All right. I hate to do this. We lost this state before I realized the front moved. All right. Where are we right now? January 20th. We're gonna go backwards a little bit. I hate to lose a war because of a dumb mistake. So, whatever. We'll take it from here. Yeah, we don't have input goods shortages because we haven't lost that state. So boy, do we really got to hold on to that state. Oh, wait. Oh, I went a little too far back. So we'll go forward. So what was that? August 8th. Oh, no. September 1st. We'll go to October 1st. Just want to go to the start of the war. Okay. No. November 1st. All right. So it looks like it was just a month. So we'll go to December 1st, and then we'll just take it from there. I also haven't save scummed in many a series. Can you tell I feel bad about it? Perfect. All right. The recent expansion of the power plants in Mijie, yeah, we read this one twice already. We're going to take the steam turbines. So yeah, I guess we just wait for this front to collapse. Hey, Jabba, what's up? What's up? No save games. No, we do. We're using the save games like never before. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. How was your weekend? You're gonna ace it this time. Thanks, Just Ed Harris. This time it'll work. Third time's a charm. Oh my god. Sometimes I'm an idiot. And by sometimes, I mean all the time. Alright. Oh, well, we can speed this up a little bit. Let's... Oh yeah, and then cut down on construction a little bit. Oh, although we are now at the 2-hour mark. Oops. So we do have to take a quick 90-second break so that we don't get hit by the ads. So 90 seconds and we will be right back. right, and we're back. All right. Let's get it going. See. Okay. See, okay, so let's send one in there. We're gonna have to send both. See, I think this is the front. And we'll set you with a strategic objective to take Serbia. Yeah, so same thing. Now they've taken the state. This is such a weird front. I'm gonna have both of you though. Focus on here. And now we're gonna lose organization, right? Yeah. All right, this is the last time. I swear to God, this is the last time we're doing this. We've tested it enough. So it had nothing to do with the front thing. So we're just going to start with the armies at the front. We're going to lose organization. I think I'll just have them push immediately to take Serbia. This is so stupid. So your objective... Well, yeah, we can't set them yet. Okay, fine. But I'm not going to put the defensive army in there. Hey, Jack! What's up, my friend? How you doing? How's your weekend? Alright. So now your objective is here. And your objective is here. This is so strange. So strange. Alright. Is it because they're doing a land invasion? If their puppet is not in the war with them, that might be why it doesn't show that your area has a front. I guess? I mean, I'm the war leader. So if anything, like, I'm at war with these two countries. I don't know. I'm doing good. Been watching the Artemis 2 mission. Hasn't it been amazing? Yes, it has. God, I was pretty much just watching that like all day yesterday. It's amazing. I love it. I'm so excited for the next missions. But yeah, that was a lot of fun yesterday, seeing them get to the moon and then orbit around it. All right. So we can start defending here. But yeah, so now we're going to lose organization. Although this state is losing access to the market. Okay, I thought it was Austria. Been lurking since I'm busy running around fixing these houses. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, Austria is the opposition war leader. So, yeah, honestly, I don't know if this is how the front thing is intended to be. I hate to throw around the word bug a lot, but I think this is kind of like a bugged front. But I think if we can maybe take these two Serbian states before we really lose organization, although we fully lost it now. I'll keep these guys in reserve. So if everything collapses, I can put them on a collapsed front and just defend, while hopefully I can have the other two just sit in the HQ and regain their organization. But maybe we can take these states first. Oh, Turkish uprising. Sorry, Greece, you're on your own with that one. All right, we'll finish these two, and then we won't be building anymore. That might help us with that. We've got some progress here. None here yet, though, but we're about to get some. You know, it's so funny, after all that save scumming, in the end, we just went back to what we did originally. So I don't count it as a save scum. That's basically what I'm saying. Maybe when the front collapses here, I can put these guys on the front, but have them take the rest of this state back, and then go back on defense. Ooh. Oh, interesting, though. It didn't give me the option to call two Sicilies in as an ally. I guess maybe they didn't want to. Erg, come on. I wonder if maybe I should have prioritized just taking this state. Although either of these states... Yeah, you know, what am I doing? I should prioritize just the one. Because this will connect us. So we're both going to prioritize this state. Because that'll connect us here. Now, once again, the only thing we're risking here is trade privileges with the Austrians, so it's not not an awful situation to be in. Yeah, this cavalry army just sucks right now. I wonder... Look at that. And has offensive planner. Damn. Alright, so we're not building anymore. Yeah, the military goods. Yikes. So we have a surplus and everything. Except the motors. And the, I guess the food. Oh. Yeah, we're starting to see the effects of the loss of organization here. Yeah, now we're getting the supply shortages. Man, this stupid front on this war. It's annoying to lose a war, or possibly lose a war, because of like a stupid front bug. They have no organization because of that. I imagine a lot of this might get fixed in the new update since it's all focused on war and the whole supply is now going to change. Although we haven't heard much about what supply will be like over land. That probably will be the same in the new update. All right. Bosnia's out. So let's throw you guys up on the front. Now, I want both of the offensive armies to take that back. Just 3 more weeks, I know. Can't wait for the new tutorials. I know, me too. I have to say though, my brother's getting married, and of course, he's getting married the week that the new update comes out. I was like, oh man. But it'll be okay. If only I got advanced copies of it, which I don't. It would be amazing if they also took a stab at fixing land combat with this update expansion. I know. I do feel like after the naval expansion comes out, so unfortunately not the one coming out in 3 weeks, there's going to be an update to land combat. With using some of the new mechanics they're creating in this. Like for example, something that would be really cool is, so the way navies are going to work now is you create the ships, but then separately you create the building and naval administration to hire up the manpower. Then you just assign the manpower to the ships. I think that would be a wonderful change to do to the armies, that you create a battalion, but then you create, like you build the barracks hire up the manpower, and then you assign the manpower to the army. And the reason for this is there's certain states that you just can't build battalions in because you don't have your primary culture, and you won't be able to hire officers. And if you can't hire enough officers, it won't hire the servicemen either. So it would be cool if you could do like a barracks in a state that doesn't have a lot of primary culture pops, and have production methods where you're hiring officers, you're hiring servicemen, or you're hiring both. And so you're just hiring up servicemen in the non-primary culture state, and then you can hire officers elsewhere and kind of mix and match it, like you can do, like you'll be able to do with the navies. I think that would be a great change to the way you create your armies. Yeah, sorry, bro. We're gonna have to take a rain check on the most important event of your life. I know. And I'm a best man in it. And be like, oh, sorry. There's a video game DLC coming out that week. I'm gonna be a little busy. That's how you get your brother to never talk to you again. That's how you get uninvited from Christmas. Yeah, Bosnia has no war goals, so that's fine. They still don't control their war goal, though. But we still have no supply. See, honestly, I'm going to send this guy back. I'm going to put this main army... Defensive strategist, okay. I'm going to let this guy gain back some organization and then swap them out again. Siblings are overrated anyways. Yeah, hope you all have an amazing time. Thank you. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I have to do a best man speech, and I gotta figure that out in the midst of everything else. It'll be okay, though. I actually don't mind public speaking. Wait, what is... Oh, the main army. Alright, yeah. Let's set you... Alright. Oh, the Turkish uprising. Yeah, no pressed. Oh, yeah, so that will make them separate off, right? So Greece will lose this. That's fine, we'll get it later. I don't want that. Yeah, so that's part of the Ottoman Empire now. I'm fine with that. Alright. Claims that the BRSDP's policy of extensive money loaning has saddled future generations with an undue burden, have caused the party to leak voters like a faulty sieve. You know what I'm realizing I should have done? What I should have done? We're not going to go back and do this. At the start of the war, I should have taken the defensive army and just put them on the front to prevent them fully taking this state. Then when the front collapsed, had both of these armies at full organization and then put them on the front, instead of this one being the only one with full organization at the moment. That should have been what I had done. We're not going to go back on that now, though, but... Ah, 0.6 per day, just not enough. As long as, though, they're not making a lot of progress there. You know, our debt is also becoming a problem. Daniel Mazenkov has made overtures to the rural folk for electoral support to the Conservative Party. Zahari Kalev has at least acknowledged the talks. Here, we'll take that. All right, if we can get to at least 50 here. We outnumber them. Our average offense defense is fairly even. See, I feel like once we can get these guys back in there. Problem is, though, we're going to have to take these guys off. Oh, well, they're actually, these guys have more manpower. So when we put these guys on, we take them off. We're still going to have pretty much generally the same amount of manpower. There we go, guys. Yes, hold them back. Hold them back. All right. Anybody of interest? No. All right, victory. I can't read the number there. So we got they got 32% progress there. Hey, just 24. Hello, hello. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Are you winning already? No. We had a stupid front bug problem. And so, of course, yeah, right there, right? Our armies lost organization when they're at the front, so we have to slowly gain them back in the HQ here. The front was over here, and we were losing access to supply it. Now the front is pushed back, but it's kind of a slow slog here to get back to what we need. How are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, blame the game. I know, right? Oh, nice RPG on those headphones. Thank you, thank you. I love these headphones. I really love them. Supporters of the BRSDP have gone beyond simply campaigning for their own party, harassing and sometimes physically attacking opposing partisans. Yeah. It's not my fault I'm losing, it's the game's fault. Yeah, we'll take that. Got aniline. We're also like falling into bankruptcy with our mouth open and a big goofy grin. I'm feeling kind of, I don't know, bored. Or maybe it's just burnout. Yeah, it's funny how those two can feel similar sometimes, right? Not really feeling like doing anything. Yeah, that was me yesterday. I was like, I should be productive. But then the Artemis 2 thing was happening, and I'm like, I'm just going to watch this Artemis 2 thing all day. Literally all day and do nothing. Damn, we lost this state. How are we here? All right, we're at 88%. So, and the front is moving. I'm going to put these guys on the front. And then let's send you back to the HQ. Oh, you see their little trains moving them. But we are going to keep these guys on offense. Maybe we can push some people back a little bit. Yeah, look, they're back to losing supply. It's the ammunition. Let's take a look. Does it say where? Barracks, oh, in Eastern Serbia. Eastern Serbia. Oops. Yeah. Because Eastern Serbia no longer has connection to the market. we've really got to take Eastern Serbia back. So while you have your organization, take Eastern Serbia back. Okay. All right, so let's let that be. You're going to gain stuff. And in the meantime, let's hope we can take Eastern Serbia back. Ugh. Are you going to end this playthrough by becoming a vassal? No. Lucky for us, the only war goal they took was enforcing trade privileges. Now, why are we losing? We haven't lost the war goal. Okay, this is a lot of weird war mechanics happening in this war here. This is very strange. We should not be losing. We shouldn't be able to go below 0 because they don't control... Well, they sent a peace deal. Oh. Oh, hey. Hey, Stanislav. Hello, hello. Hello, first time I catch your stream. And we lose in some war. Yeah. Yeah, it's just some strange stuff that's been happening in this war. Basically, our armies all lost well, not all. The 2 armies I had to send to the front originally lost organization completely because of supply. Because the front was over here. I did a whole bunch of save scumming to try to figure out what it was. Couldn't really figure it out, so we just went back to what we originally did. So that's kind of where we are right now. Alright, let's do this so we can keep the armed forces in. Are we passing anything? Yeah, no, we're not. Alright, is there anything we want to pass right now? Not really. We'll hold off for now. But welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, also, I don't understand how we can go below. They don't control the war goal. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, that's right. They control an incorporated state. I forgot. That's why. So we really need to take Eastern Serbia back. So what we're going to do is... Oh, I hate to add this ethno-nationalist, but... We'll let you guys go on the offense. So... We can... Oh, interesting. I can't even... Peace deal proposed. I can't even accept it. Oh, because this would be a capitulate anyway. Yeah. I might capitulate. At this point, even if we got our armies back to full organization, I don't think we'd make it through all the land we need to get before we reach default. So let's cut our losses. Let's get out of this before we bleed more money. The only thing that's going to happen is we're going to give Austria trade privileges. All right. Damn. Okay. Although, I wonder if that does... Yeah, so we're not going to be able to do this for 5 years, which is fine. You know, though, we're going to spend the 5 years trying to get Serbia to support us. So let's start fixing up these relations. I mean, hell, same thing with... Oh, we have good relations with them. Okay. Hey, Lucas, hello. I say reload the save and do what you said with the armies. Well, no, I mean... Oh, you mean, yeah, where we just put the defensive army up here and then wait for them to collapse, wait for the thing to collapse down here? We could do that. It'll be doing more save scumming. Are we allowed? Are we allowed to do save scumming like that? I think what we do is we fix ourselves up. But I am kind of curious. See, the thing is, I'm kind of curious if that would work. I don't know. What does everybody think? What does everybody think? See, I feel like that would have fixed the problem. I'm tempted. Do it. I can look the other way. All right. We seem to have some support here for it. Now, we're not going to be able to go back to December 1st. So we're going to have to recreate... I should have made a save point at December 1st. So we'll have to go back to right before I declare the play. I think this is a special circumstance because of some frontage shenanigans. All right, let's do it. All right. So we're going to need to add the conscripts back in. The name of this episode is Groundhog's Day. To be honest with you, I wonder if we're going to take these motors off because those are expensive and they were bringing us to debt. Curious minds demand answers. Yeah. Yeah, you're also curious. Yeah, I am too. Yeah, I'm really curious about it. So we'll gain this back by the time the war starts. I'm not too worried about that. I'm also wondering if the luxurious supplies, if we can afford it at this point. If we don't lose the organization. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do luxurious supplies. Because I also think even if the front thing works, we're going to start fighting debt. So we're going to keep that as is. Oh yeah, let's throw the military into government to make them happy. All right. Let's mobilize everybody. Let's throw you... You know, we'll wait until we get through the diplomatic play a little bit so that they start losing organization as late as we possibly can do it. We'll add Protectorate Albania. Yeah, we got this event before. I'm not going to reread events we've seen quite a few times already. Let's cut down on construction. Now, is coffee the best one to do here? We're getting 9.5. Yeah, it pretty much is. All right. Yep. All right, here we go. So I'll wait till maybe we get to around here, and then I'll send the defensive army over here. They should be able to get there by the time the Diplo place starts, or by the time the war starts. Oh, you know, we also needed those additional munitions plants. All right. Now, what do we need to hold for this again, actually? It's just an incorporated state, right? And we got to take these two anyway, which are incorporated. All right, so we should be okay with that. I'll wait till we get further along, though. I think we can pick up the speed a little bit. Let's wait till we get around to here. All right. So let's send you to that front. Let's add in force nationalization, and now we're good to go. You guys hold tight. Yeah, the power plant one. We'll take the tech spread. So by the time the front collapses, we're going to lose a little bit of our capital here. That'll be okay. Yeah, so they're already at 0 supply, so it didn't really even matter what time we sent them there. Take the 10% on that. All right, war has started. So here we go. Oh, we got some Japanese mass migration. Don't call it war. It's not good for PR. Oh my god. I just wanted to throw the remote into the TV when I heard that. Like, it's just so... Like, you're literally mocking everybody. Like, yeah, I know I can't do this without a resolution from Congress. So I'm just going to blatantly tell you that I'm not calling it a war, so I don't need to get that resolution, even though this is totally an illegal operation. Mm. All right. Yeah, so we're doing a military exercise here in the Balkans. That's all. All right, so it begins. Watch now, we'll totally lose this state and the front won't collapse. Yeah, good point, good point. The Balkans are quite used to military exercises at this point. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's so true. A factory in Dobruja has been rocked by a tremendous boiler explosion, with dozens dead or injured. The story of this tragedy has quickly become a national event. Yeah, we'll take this one. It's the best overall. We only get radicals in the upper class, and we'll get +1 to an interest group that's not the only interest group in that list that's not marginalized. Did it move? No, I thought it moved. I thought the front moved. Hey, we got a victory. Good job, you guys. Every little bit. See, I find it crazy that I can't... Eastern Serbia Front already exists. And the good thing is, you know, we're cutting down their manpower as we go. What's Brazil doing here? I'm going to protectorate Venezuela. Isn't problem with transit rights in Serbia. But, the thing is, though... Alright, let's pause here. Serbia is on the opposite side of the war. We're fighting Serbia in the war. So why would we not fight right here? Why would we have to go to the secondary country in the war and fight on their border there? All right. So now... And I want you guys to specifically take back this state. And now... Let's see where we're at. So far, so good. Yeah, so that war sort of for the front moved. So let's see when we get the next... The wrathful Admiral Zetko Zlatev has begun to make threatening moves towards seizing power over Bulgaria. Is already back. Why, though? Why, though? You don't want compulsory primary school? Ugh, are you kidding me? All right, what's his coup going to be at? All right. But that does remind me, I forgot to send our navies out. You raid some convoys. Oh, and let's promote you. And actually, we'll set you to intercept at the beginning. So it looks like we've got a couple people here. School is not good for children. Makes them think. Children should be working, not thinking. Yeah, children, and that general's like, the children should be on my front lines. That's what I want. All right. So our organization is holding steady. Oh, you know, I wonder, okay, when these guys finish this war, if I should send them back to the HQ. A prominent functionary and supporter of the armed forces has been shot in broad daylight in the streets of Sofia. The local police seem uninterested in investigating any further. Oh. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teachers leave those kids alone. Yeah. Oh, we're just another brick in the wall after all. You can send the defensive army back to HQ. Yeah, that's what we're going to try to do here. I got to wait for this battle to finish so that I can move them. The conspiracy to overthrow the sitting Bulgarian government has lost all momentum. Good. Amongst the petite bourgeoisie, Admiral Zetko Slatov's plot has been abandoned. Yeah, so once this finishes, we're waiting for that, then we're going to move them back to the HQ. All right. There we go, there we go. Let's wait for these two battles to finish out. Mass migration, thank you very much. Alright, so we have some progress in both of these states. I'd like to get rid of all this progress. Alright, still holding okay. These guys are moving up. Uh-oh. All right. The establishment of munitions plants in Severna Trachea ensures an abundant supply of ammunition for Bulgaria. Oh, nice. Yes, give us some throughput on the munitions plants. How many D&D videos do I have to watch to get ready for the next update? I know, right? In the dev diary, when they were like, roll initiative, I was like, oh, hell yeah, here we go. You won't have to watch any. That's what my tutorial videos will be for. So it kind of seems like this army's offense sucks. So they have 37 compared to this army's 49. How did we end up with one artillery in here? Tutorial will start with, forget everything you know. Maybe I very well might do that. You know, what's funny is, so this will be the first update where I have a tutorial video that's totally bricked now because I have a Navy tutorial. It was one of the first tutorials I ever made, but before 1.9 came out. I should start with the image of that video and say, forget everything I told you. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now we're making some progress. All right. Let's do this. So let's take a look at... We got a lot of war goals we have to take here. You know, we're going to add luxurious supplies to the cavalry. Give them a little bit more offense, defense. All right, we have compulsory primary school. Nice. Where are these guys at? 66%. So moving along, moving along. A little bit more progress in here. All right. Has this gone down at all? Okay, well that's 7% now. I think that's definitely less than before. God, this defensive score here is just massive. All right, we got a Korean mass migration. Always nice to get. 51%. We're going to lose some here. Ah, yes. All right, these guys can go back to the front. All right. So now all three armies are at the front with organization. So, oof. All right. Yeah, this cavalry army, not the best. So the other thing that would be nice is getting to militarized industry 3 would allow us to add in balloon reconnaissance. And that would be nice. Oh my god, I apologize for all the zooming in and out. This mouse is killing me. I'll switch to a different mouse tonight. The Christian Party. Huh. All right. God, what is it with these guys? I wonder if I can... add 15 more here. Make it an even 45-45. So we'll get it in 9 weeks, but then it's got to hire. Claims that the BRSDP's policy of extensive money loaning has saddled future generations with an undue burden, have caused the party to leak voters like a faulty sieve. Yeah, I mean, kind of. That's what happens when you're at war here. Alright, so we're close to taking that state. Oh, finally, you guys. Finally. Oh, great. An earthquake. Although nothing popped up here, which means it didn't actually affect any of our states. Oh, we lost the Pembrine epidemic. That's interesting. Did it just get unpinned? No. All right. Close to taking Serbia. Of course. God, is it worth adding this in? Oh. Why would anybody be exporting munitions in our current state of affairs here? Let's get as much of this stuff as possible. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, and then we want to do that everywhere. So they're all fully hired up. All right, we'll do it in this army, but not the National Guard one. Because I don't want to lose progress here. We'll cut back on... No, we'll wait till this is done, and then we'll cut down on the construction sector. Although that's no... After we're done building, that's not going to do anything for us. What are we subsidizing? What power plant are we subsidizing? Oh yeah, that's right. What am I doing? It's on this list. Power plants. Here we go. Which one are you getting subsidized? Okay, how can we make you start making it profitable? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We shouldn't have to subsidize it anymore. Really? You guys still aren't utilizing all of it? Ah. I don't think there's anything else we can use yet. Hey, we moved up to 4th. Damn. Well, at least we'll have to subsidize less. Yeah, let's knock it down 1. All right. Uh, 68%. Oh! Yikes, I totally played right over the break. So we're at the 3-hour mark, so we're going to take a quick 90-second break here. Ooh, I caught it just in time. All right. Yeah, so 90 seconds, and we will be right back. All right, and we're back. And we're back. All right, all right. Damn, come on, guys, come on. All right. Well, we don't really need to... Oh, yeah, we'll take this. So we don't need to rush to pasteurization now. Ooh, if we got trench works... We couldn't really afford it, but we're getting war propaganda. So we'll finish this. We'll see if we can get wargaming, trenchworks, and then yeah, we'll go through the production chain here. So we'll go to vulcanization, combustion engine, electrical capacitors. There we go. Despite not enjoying full rights under Bulgarian law, some wealthier people have begun moving into neighborhoods and frequenting establishments they would normally be excluded from. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could make the petite bourgeoisie happier here. You know, we're not passing anything because I would like to get a decrease in our interest rate here. That could really help us right now. What could we move to? Oh, National Guard. Why don't we move to National Guard? Ooh, what am I clicking on here? Who's in government here? Who won the last election? Oh, the election's in 74 days. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, once we reform the government, we'll move to National Guard. Yeah, that's okay. Kids will pay it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you seem to have a bunch of debt. Yep. Yeah, we're barreling into default here, but if we can get, you know, any little bit will help. If we can decrease our interest payments by 10%, that'll be something. Annie Besant, a prominent member of the Radical Party, has been accused of gross corruption. She strenuously denied all allegations until damning letter surfaced signed by her. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, we got that. So now we're moving to wargaming. Get some extra offense. Ooh, so close to taking that one. Man, Serbia's going to be a tough place to get through here. Which... Oh, two Sicilies. If you try to call me into this war, that's going to be a big no, my friend. I believe the USA in a multiplayer game by asking max war reparations that we were able to enforce. Man, I didn't have to worry about money for a while. It was nice. Very nice, yeah. If you can get something like that. The tough thing is, though, after the 5 years when they get rid of that treaty, what happens? But man, yeah, for those 5 years, although, you know, in 5 years you could build up enough stuff to really wait, why? God, did I never... God, I am so stupid sometimes. I never put this guy back on blockade. Yeah, that's right. We had an army here that we were trying to defeat. Or a navy, I mean. Oh, God. Okay. Well, we're doing it now. God, it's like every time we make a little bit of progress, we lose a little bit more. Oh, are you streaming from the sky or something? Yeah. Hello there. No. I have just I call it my purple void. I'm streaming from the purple void. I'm streaming from the Artemis 2. This is what space looks out outside my window. They don't let me do anything of importance on this mission. Now, I'm visiting family for a holiday break. So I'm in a basement. And there's a whole mess of nonsense behind me here, so I'm trying to hide it. There we go. So we'll take this, and we'll move to National Guard. And that should make... it only got them up to 5, though. Why they lock you in a basement? It's funny because this is the only place I can sit with some peace and quiet, and that has a internet cord that I ran down here from upstairs way back when, so that I could do things like this. But part of the reason to be down here is so my kids can run around in my parents' house and have a yard, so that I don't have to police them in my apartment. But that means they're going to run around like crazy people upstairs. and be loud. So this is the only place that can be get a little bit of quiet. God, this war is going to take some time. Ah! We got it now. So I want to make sure you guys finish off Serbia here. So we finally have Western Serbia. Oh, we are not making them lose anything. Kids should be in the mines. Yeah, they kind of are. For some reason, my kids like to go like dig holes in my parents' front yard. So sometimes when I go look for where they are, they're just in the front yard digging. Which is funny because when I was a kid, that's exactly what I did in that front yard. I just dug holes. I don't know what it is about being a kid and digging holes. It just sounds fun. All right, let's take these objectives off. Let's see. You start going that way. I want you guys... just start splitting up now. Yeah, poor front yard. I know. My poor parents are like, we're trying to make the front yard nice. To my kids' credit, though. Yes. Serbia's out. So we took Serbia. Excellent. The kids yearn for the mines. They do. They do. It's where they belong. If this game has taught me anything, it's that the kids belong in the mines. They yearn for the mines. Yeah, I suppose we're not really gonna start making them lower war score until we get up here. Wait, maintain control of all Bulgarian states. Yeah, so this war goal is already controlled. All right. All right, we're making progress there. See, if we can start controlling these states off of Hungary and get Hungary out of this war, they have the most manpower in this war. Now, our radicals are really causing us to lose war score. It would be nice if we could lower taxes a little bit, but I really don't know if we can. We're gonna have a lot of radicals here. We'll get a lot more government dividends, though, if we do get that nationalized. the buildings thing. You know, at this point, I wonder if... Ethno-nationalists. Get these damn ethno-nationalists out here. Yeah, I can always switch this guy back to defensive. Wait. Why can't I move them? Oh, I bet you guys would like a white piece, huh? Yeah, it was worth the reload. You managed to flip the war. I did, yeah. It was worth it. Did it hurt my honor, though? Did it? Or all's fair? All's fair in love and military operations, not war. Yeah, yeah, there you go. What reload? What if I went back to the VOD and just cut that whole segment out? From the moment we started the first play, it just cut straight to when we did this one. What reload? There was never a reload in this. Only the people who watch it live would know. Oh my god, that would be such a thing to do. So ridiculous. All right, this should finish off this state. You take that. That'll probably get them out. Yeah, we're gonna reject this. We probably need 2 more battles here. Albania left Balkans forever. Yeah, you're about to be back in it, my friends. Though we are kind of racing against our budget here. We are kind of racing against that. Ah, so close. Yeah, just what I thought. We're probably going to need two battles there. So 1 more battle to go. Somebody has organized a nationwide postering campaign on behalf of the Bulgarian supremacist movement. In some cities, there is scarcely a wall left unmarked by pro-ethno-state displays. No, I actually don't want to lower the political strength of the petite bourgeoisie. Oh, yeah, but I don't want to add pop attraction to the supremacist movement. See, I would like to get them happy, get a loan interest rate discount, and if they become powerful, we get negative 20%, which we could really, really use at the moment. Well, after we pass National Guard, what else could we pass for these guys? Free trade? That's something I wouldn't mind. I don't mind at the moment. Yeah, maybe we go free trade to get the rest of the happiness for them. Oh, let's speed up. All right. So now, I probably don't need to micromanage these strategic objectives like this, but I'm gonna. You know, I wonder if the reason why they're not losing any war scores is they haven't sent any soldiers over here. Yeah, I think they just have their soldiers sitting tight over here. All right, Albania's out. You guys go for Croatia. You go up there, start going for that. Please, white peace? You weren't going to offer me a white peace before. All right. So probably adding to the militarized industry here. What's the additional thing we get? Ooh, so we get an additional negative 5% military goods cost. So we could actually really use that right now. Let's get our Monday update. Yeah, that saved us 30K right there. All right, we got elevators. That will actually make a very big difference for us. All right, all right, all right. You know, we also got throughput in all of our military industries. So munitions is kind of good. We're still exporting a little bit of it. Unbelievable. Oh, we're getting Krupp guns now. Okay. I don't think we were getting that before. Who's that tiny piece of land between you and Croatia? You mean, oh, Bosnia-Herzegovina? So they are the only person that supports us as the unifier of Yugoslavia. They were in the war, and then they had to peace out after at the beginning when we needed the front to collapse. But they're already supporting us for unification. The balloon recon from level 3 is pretty good too. Yeah, I think all you need for it is half oil, one fabric. Yeah, exactly. I'll be happy when we can get that. And I think we have the oil. I think we do. I thought we did. Do we have no oil in our market, or am I just not seeing it? Huh. Wait, what? Oh. We have no oil. Okay. Well, we'll work on that. An influential faction within the trade unions has grown frustrated with their co-members' neutrality on the topic of National Guard. Themselves in favor of the law, they have now resolved to form a separate political faction intent on passing it. Yeah, we'll take that one. Close to that. I think when this ends, we should be done with this. Oh, no, south of it. This part here? This is Croatia. Oh, wait. Oh, do you mean this? Oh, Austrian Montenegro. Oh, and we took it. Huh. Good eyes. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that is one of the war goals, too. Ah, now they're starting to lose war score. Not a lot, but something. All right, at this point, I'm just going to take off your strategic objective. You're just going to go up this way anyway. Yeah, and you follow along with them. Wait, interesting. Albania left the war. Oh, yeah, yeah. And now they're our subjects. So let's improve relations. Yeah. Ah, wargaming. 10% more offense defense, which means they're also now back in our power block. All right, Croatia's probably going to peace out here soon. Yep. So now everybody... So this is the only front, huh? Who needs this? Oh, they had automobile industries. All right, fine. So now, yeah, that's all Bulgaria. So then we just need to take this state. And then these last two, and then we're good. So that's controlled. This is not. Yeah, so those are the two up there. This is controlled. All right. Moving along. And Montenegro. Yeah, yeah, and Montenegro is controlled. The music's not really matching with the war here. Although I guess the war is kind of at an easier point. Ah, minus 5% morale loss. That's good. So what are we researching now? Trench works and then back to production. Actually, you know, is there any banking techs here that could help us going forward? Yeah, actually. After the trench works. Are we getting tech spread on this right now? Oh, we're getting tech spread on trench works. So actually, let's go to international exchange standards. And then Zeppelins. And then we'll come back here. Because plus 10% minting would be very helpful right now. All right, we took this. We're starting to take this. Oh, we already took that one. What's going on here? All right. Oh. Look at Germany. AI is about to form Super Germany. All right. We have all the war goals. So let's be nice if we could demobilize somebody. Yeah, they have like nothing left. So let's demobilize these guys. We'll wait till you're done here. All right, so that should cut down on the budget a little bit. We're at negative 127. Look at that. Woof. In fact, I might just... When these guys are done, demobilize these guys. See, that would be tricky, but there's only 10,000 manpower here. Maybe I'll just demobilize these guys and keep the main army. Yeah, and then I'll just keep these guys going. And then, quite honestly, when I'm able to mobilize these guys again, if the war is still going, I'll mobilize them, send them to the front, so that this way we're not doing conscripts anymore, and then I'll demobilize these guys. Oh man, I would really love to get off of very high taxes here. You know what, let's do it right now. Honestly, we could probably... I don't think we need all that morale recovery either. We'll do that. Because we've got a real radical problem now, but that's because we've been taxing the hell out of people for a long time. All right. Yeah, that's what... So in 55 days, we'll mobilize these guys. We won't call conscripts. We'll put them on the front, and then we'll demobilize these, and we'll just keep these guys active. And then maybe we'll be able to afford everything a little bit better. How are we looking on this right now? We actually only need 2 more states in order to form Yugoslavia. And we're going to get all 4 of them. Or 3, actually. I forgot about Montenegro. We might be able to finish this episode with the Yugoslavian achievement. Oh, let's get rid of those. We don't need them right now. 17 days. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, because they still only have about 12,000 manpower here. We've got a lot of conscripts. We don't. The conscripts never came about. Interesting. An explicitly partisan newspaper founded by members of the Yugoslav national movement in Tulsia have published its first issue. Between advertisements and political cartoons, it hosts ruthless critique of government policy. Yeah, we'll take Pop Attraction to the Yugoslav national movement. Oh, jeez, come on. This mouse. Killing me. The Yugoslav national movement. Where are you guys? They don't like multiculturalism, though. All right. So let's mobilize you guys, send you to the front. Once they get to the front, we'll call the other guys back. Although, ooh, now I could mobilize these guys as well. You know what we'll do? They're back in it. We'll put these guys in the HQ. We'll see how we're doing with this. If they can hold on, because we'll stop advancing the front. We don't really need to. But we won't demobilize them in case we do need to call them back. And if it looks okay, then we'll demobilize them. All right. So go back to the front. Now we can always mobilize these guys if worse comes to worse. Yeah, so let's demobilize. Didn't really do much for the budget, actually. We hold the capital state. I'm surprised Hungary hasn't white pieced out of this. I suppose they can't, because they're subjects. Well, no, that's not true, though. All right, yeah. So we're just going to hold the line here. Go ahead. Advance away, my friends. Ooh. Now let's just hold. And now... So now we have no more conscripts, which is good. Get everybody back in the factories working. We also... Yeah, we probably don't need to subsidize the munitions plants anymore. We will support the workers in the German Empire, boosting the power of the trade unions. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the power... Wait, we're still subsidizing a munitions plant? Which one? And then subsidies on... subventions, tobacco and groceries, so we can stop doing that. Same thing with groceries. All right. So what's this uncollected taxes? From where? Eastern Serbia. Yeah, we got quite a bit of turmoil. Yeah. Law enforcement is at full. I don't think National Guard will have anything for that. No. Oh yeah, it will give political strength to the petite bourgeoisie. Oh yeah, you know, the petite bourgeoisie will get happiness from free trade because of their leader here. When we lose this leader, we'll lose that happiness, unless the next one is also a market liberal. Because I don't think... Yeah, they don't have any other inherent trade policy. All right, nice. So let's move to free trade. Yeah, give me that loan discount. I don't know if this is with or without that. We'll see at the next weekly tick. Now, I wonder if I can just propose... Really? You guys won't take it? Oh, you know, I suppose, yeah, I should have pushed. All right, let's mobilize you guys. Go to the front. Push into Austria. Let's do that. Kind of speed this up so that we're not having to pay money for all this stuff. So that we can get this done. All right, so now the blockade level's at 21%, although we do control the state. I should have tried to transfer Hungary as a subject. Although, oh, that's right, though. I didn't want to go over our infamy cap. Maybe if Germany does a war to take the rest of Austria, I could join in and take Hungary as a subject. Yeah, so now we're moving this way. Hey, Sneaky Spudworth! Hello, my friend! Good to see you, good to see you. How you doing? Hold on. Let's shout you out there. Everybody, check out my friend Sneaky Spudsworth. He is an amazing streamer. He does some really fun stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, no! Oh, sorry, Sneaky Spudsworth. Hold on. Oh, return to Prussia. We cannot afford a war with Russia right now. To be honest with you, okay, hold on. We don't need Dobruja to form Yugoslavia. We don't. Good. How are you, pal? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm down at my parents' house for the week while my kids and myself are on spring break, so the kids can run around like crazy instead of in my apartment. So, yeah. So that's good. Other than that, everything's good. How are you doing, my friend? So how was your trip? It's good. It's good. I'm actually getting some rest. I decided Saturday and Sunday I wasn't going to do any work. I did do a little bit of work, but yesterday I just sat and watched the Artemis 2 like all day. I also played I actually played Victoria 3 on my laptop while I watched it, but more of just a fun run and not anything for content. So it's doing good. I think I'm going to give this to Russia and just be done with it. That's fine with me. Avoid the war with Russia. We'll deal with them at another time. We might actually be able to get better relations with them now that we don't have that state. You have some peace and quiet when your parents take care of them. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Actually, it's really quiet in the house right now. I think my I think my wife and my mom took the kids to a movie. So it's actually really nice and quiet. If they were here running around, actually, I think you would hear their little pitter-patter of feet above us every now and then. Doing well, just working on some stuff for a concert I'm performing in next. Whoa, very cool. Oh, wow. Very nice. Oh, that's cool. What do you play? I didn't know you were a musician among your many talents. Very cool. All right, come on, you guys. Let's just end this war now. There we go. War is about to end. I'm a beatboxer for an a cappella group in Philly. That's amazing. That's really cool. Very nice. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. You know what else I love? And we actually won this war. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, let's take a save real quick because we are about to form Yugoslavia and get an achievement. We totally did this 100% legitimately. There were no shenanigans done. Yeah, yay, war winning. Woo! Military operation winning. So now, let's form Yugoslavia. And we got the achievement, Brotherhood and Unity. Form the nation of Yugoslavia. Look at us, look at us, look at us. In a scandalous tip by a former... Oh, I thought this was going to be about Yugoslavia. In a scandalous tip by a former newspaper publisher, it has been revealed to the government that a wave of recent anti-free trade articles have, in fact, all been written by Daniel Penchov, using different names and styles. All right, yeah, we'll do that. All right. Yugoslavia. And we're we're fourth. And it looks like we're staying fourth. Oh my God, what would piss me off to no end is if we ended up getting more prestige than Germany. Yeah, so I think now... Oh, Just Said Harris, thank you for one more month of being a member of the channel. I appreciate it. Congratulations, Sam. Ah, thank you. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. It really does help. Very cool of you. Very cool of you. You know, it still lists it here. I think we're going to try to get more prestige than Germany just to see if we still get this achievement. Thank you, Just Said Harris. That made my day. Thank you so much. All right. Well, I think that's a good stopping point for this morning. We formed Yugoslavia. We got our achievement. We've got about, 19 years left in the run. So, oh, hey, Hicks, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Hicks, and thank you for the Prime sub. Very, very cool of you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. That is very cool of you. And now you don't get any ads on the Twitch stream. That's always cool. Follower goal met? I think so. Love your videos. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in to say that. It's very great to hear because I might be spending the rest of my afternoon editing more videos. So it's good motivation. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hope to see you all tonight. Yeah. Good segue into the ending here. Yeah, 200. Yeah, we reached the follower goal. Ah, Hicks, thank you so much. You got us the follower goal and a Prime sub. Yeah, good luck with the editing. I know, right? Yeah, good ending here. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. But we're going to be continuing tonight. We went a little bit longer than we normally do because we wanted to finish this war. But yeah, I'll be back on tonight, continuing more of this Bulgaria, or I should call it now the Yugoslavia run. So that'll start at 8:30 Eastern. And so what time is it right now? So yeah, in about 6 hours, 15 minutes from now, wherever you are in the world, whatever time zone you're in. Yeah, see you tonight probably. Yeah, hopefully Java. Yeah, Sneaky Spudworth. Woot woot. But yeah, that'll be it for right now. So hopefully I'll see everybody tonight. But thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you, Just Ed Harris, for the continuing the membership on the YouTube channel. Hicks, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it so much. Oh, yeah, and after the Trump announcement, oh my God, yeah. this was good escapism from all of that stuff. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you tonight. And as always, be awesome, my friends. I'll see you next time.